All right, we're rolling. Ben Parker, Cardinal Sports Reports. I'll come here with Viane and Al. If you guys could both just, how do you pronounce your last name, by the way?
Talamaivao.
So Viane Talamaivao and Al Netter, correct?
Yes,
I got that. There we go. So first of all, I think one of the key kind of questions I think people have is, just what's it like working as co-offensive line coaches? What's that dynamic been like so far?
Yeah, I think it's been great for us. I think from the start, Coach V and I kind of been, a natural partnership. I think for us and our guys, it's just been a really great asset. The amount of resources we're able to pour into our guys, the amount of drill work we're able to split, the amount of meeting time we're able to split. It's just been a really, really cool, natural partnership is the best way to put it, but it's been great so far.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Our guys are, think about our players, think about incoming recruits. So you guys get 2 online coaches, which is, similar to the pro model. So it's something that's really, I think it's benefited our guys a lot for sure. So it's been great.
And could each of you just kind of touch on just kind of what your kind of individual coaching philosophy is, and what do you as an individual look to bring to the staff and the offensive line room?
For one, it's all about the players, so it's big on detail and discipline and making sure that our guys understand what it is to work every single day and instilling a work ethic, instilling an attitude that's worthy of this place, because this place has had a great reputation of putting out NFL offensive linemen, and it's built on a culture of toughness and physicality. So those are all things that personally I believe in. So that's part of it.
Yeah, I think for me a big thing is the mentality and mindset. It all starts up front. So we're firm believers in that. And I think what Coach V and I bring to the table is, we both played major Division I college football, both had stints in the NFL. So I think the ability to relate with our guys, as far as technique, as far as understanding, to a different level than maybe not every program can do. So I think for us, we have a really special level of expertise, and we really try to share with our guys that expertise because we were in their shoes not so far ago.
And then just Viane, from your perspective, just how do you kind of feel the offensive line unit is shaping up from your perspective, and just how is it coming together through the spring period and early fall camp here?
Well, they're a tight-knit group, so the camaraderie and chemistry is really there. It's continuing to build. These guys have made gigantic strides, I think, from spring ball to now. Just from one technique standpoint, to a tempo standpoint in terms of understanding what the work ethic and what the work tempo is like, especially with how fast coach wants to go, and the tempo that we practice at. So they've done a really good job of working hard in the summer and kind of getting themselves in probably the best physical shape they've been in. And then from a mentality standpoint, man, these guys have done a really good job of just learning, really honing in on the system and taking what we've been trying to teach these guys. So they've made strides, man. I think we're shaping up to be pretty good.
And then just Al, from your kind of perspective, just kind of as far as there's a lot of different combinations you guys could roll with on the offensive line in terms of starting lineups and things. Yeah. Just kind of how are you you guys as coaches managing that aspect of the process this early on in camp?
Yeah, for sure. I think what we kind of emphasize to our guys is it's really just about building and growing every single day. So we said the biggest thing this camp is going to be constant and never-ending improvement. We're always getting better. We're always taking the next step. We're always growing, both individually and as a group. And I think there's some great competition across the group. And I think because they're such a tight-knit group, it's a really good competition. Those guys push each other. They hold each other accountable. So yeah, I think there's a lot of talent in the room, and I think there's a lot of good competition, which is going to raise the entire room. So we're excited to see kind of who the best 5 are. But there's like I said, a lot of talent in the room we're excited about.
And Viane, you kind of already touched on this, but Stanford has had a rich tradition of strong offensive linemen in the past, the Tunnels Workers Union, all that kind of mantra. Just talk about how much fun it is to try to build that unit back up to what it was before.
Yeah, I mean it's for one, it's super exciting. Number two, it's a daunting task just because again there is a standard that we got to live up to. So that's something that me and Coach Netter work tirelessly every day. I'm trying to live up to. And I think our guys in our room kind of have a little bit of a chip on their shoulder, trying to get the level of play to where it needs to be be worthy of those former teams and former players. So I just want to put a product on the field that Stanford alum everywhere and former guys and players can be proud of. You know what I mean? So it's good. It's fun. It's exciting and challenging, to say the least. But we're working towards it every day.
Awesome. 2 more questions. I'll let you guys get out of here. So for Al, just for you, does one of you focus more on interior lineman versus exterior lineman, or do you guys both have equal experience in those? Just, is there any kind of differentiation of duty there, or do you guys take both? How does that type of aspect work?
Yeah, we think, I think naturally when you look at it, with myself, starting 52 games at tackle and Coach V starting 44 games at guard and at center, we kind of have our natural expertise that we live in, but we really make it a point that we split everything. So there's certain days and certain drills where I'm going to be working with the interior guys and Coach V works with the tackles, and vice versa, because we think it's really important having the 2 voices we have, that we make sure that we do make sure we get hands on both the interior guys and the tackles. And then obviously certain parts of practice when you're working front side, back side, naturally it's a combination of interior and tackles. So we try to mix it up as much as possible, for sure.
The final question, this is for both of you. Just talk quickly about just what you guys most enjoy about being at Stanford so far. Viane, you can start.
There's so many things to enjoy about this place. For one, the people that you're around. I think we have unbelievable staff. But not only just the staff, it's really inspiring being around, Stanford student athletes and the people that go to school here. And learning about the rich tradition and history has been something that's really awesome for me. This is the best weather in the world to play football in. It's not 120 degrees right now, so I've been enjoying that. And it's hard to pick just one thing, man, because Stanford's such an awesome place, and more importantly, there's great people here, and it's great weather. Palo Alto would be a place I would love to go to school if I was a recruit. Best degree in the world. High level football. 2 online coaches. A lot to like about Stanford, man.
There we go.
Yeah, I think for me, it's definitely the people. I mean, you hear about my whole life, how great Stanford is, how elite of an institution, how beautiful campus is, how storied this program is football-wise, and then you actually get here in person, you're like, wow, all those things I've heard my whole life are really true. But for me, I think it's been the people. The staff. We're a part of an unbelievable staff with Coach Taylor's staff. Just guys that really care about student athletes, care about the development, care about each other, care about their families. So it's been the people and the administration, the faculty that we've had interactions with, the student athletes. I think it's a culmination of both all the things that I knew were great about Stanford, but then when you get here and you see the people and you're around them, it's a pretty special environment.
Perfect. Thank you so much.